Happy Monday, guys. Happy May 8th, guys. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm Shay Wilson, thinking big, living bigger, and loving the biggest. Happy Monday. Let me get you set up on this. Let's rock this thing. Come on. Come on. Happy Monday. I know you guys are like, Shay, always. Let's get it going. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is, come on with it. Come on with it. I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. I hope you guys are feeling really good this morning. I hope you guys are really enthusiastic about this morning. I hope you guys set the tone for this morning. And hopefully this broadcast will help you do that even more. As this today is fire, and the topic was greatness asks for guidance. Greatness asks for guidance. Where does that come from? And what this topic came from was that I realized that so many of us have the issue of not wanting to ask for help in particular areas. Listen, so jump on, come on, get your friends. Let's go, because we're gonna ride this for about 15 minutes about what it will take for us to get to the next level that is going to require us to ask for help in the areas that we are not strong in. Listen, I know that we are really, really good at a lot of things, but our vision, our expansion, our best life in some areas is going to require us to ask for help, to invest in an expert to guide us through, whether that's with your health, whether that's with your finances, whether that's in your relationships, whether that's in technology, whatever it is, you're gonna need help. And so let's rock this thing. The first thing we talk about always is what we're grateful for. We shoot something that we are thankful and grateful for this morning. I appreciate the opportunity to talk to you this morning. I appreciate getting some rest this weekend. I love that. I appreciate being able to set the tone for my day. And when I appreciate this topic right here, because this is all about what I was thinking, how we need to get help in areas, how we keep going through the same things, and maybe it's weight loss, maybe it's in our finances, and we keep thinking we can do it, and then we struggle with it, and then we stop and we start, and then we don't do well, and then we beat ourselves up about what we didn't do, and now we back at the same position, and this cycle has been going on for years, and then we beat ourselves up about it, and which doesn't help how we think about ourselves. And so that's where the genesis of this topic came from. Spiritually fit people must be able to ask for help in the kingdom, in the society, because we are not an isolated person. We are all in the community. We are all connected. We are all. So when we don't share our gifts because we are ashamed, we feel guilty, we don't feel like we're enough, then we lessen the community by not doing that. And we also don't give other people that have the gift to share with us. So see, that's how it works. So greatness and spiritually fit people have to learn how to put their ego, their pride, and the lack of humility to the side in order to become all that we can be. Come on, listen, let's get this thing going. So the first thing we have to talk about is what's your vision? If your vision will require you, your vision should be bigger than you ever think. Your goals should be bigger than you think you can do on your own. And because you can't do it on your own, you're going to have people that support and help and guide you that have different gifts. A true leader, a great leader, will put people around them that are really, really good at the things that they are not good at. But it takes security within yourself to have other people around you. You hear what I'm saying? So this thing is deeper than that. Greatness asks and knows when to ask for help. Again, what happens when we don't ask for help, whether it's with our weight, whether it's with our finances or what have you, it puts us in a thing of keeping ourselves small. We stay afraid of talking about our finances. We stay afraid of really exposing ourselves, and we're really not good in that area. And so it keeps us in a hiding, in a little place that we may show other things, but we don't show everything. Especially because we show everything, we think we're going to be shamed, blamed, and guilted. And so we get embarrassed. And so therefore we can't move forward. So greatness or spiritually fit people learn to reach out and ask for help. It's a practice. And here's the thing. When you really, really love yourself, when you really, really love the God of your understanding, and you know that you have to do something that's bigger than you, you're going to have to let people in. This is the trust and the courage part, that know how to do that particular thing. Okay, so because that's so we got to deal with the ego, pride, and humility. A lot of times we will get we know that we need help in the area. We're really not good in that area. And I know I'm talking to somebody. If this is you, I want you to no longer shame, blame, and get yourself. Write down what it is that you know you need help with. You know you need help with it. You know you need help with it. Write it down, because that's the thing that stops us in our tracks. Many times you may do it for a while, but eventually that catches up to us and we need to deal with it. And when we need to deal with it, it's because we need to ask for help. And we don't like asking for help. Many of us don't like going to doctors. Many of us don't like going to invest in yourself. So one of the things I want you to do is really sit down and write down what your vision is, what your goal is, and what you need help in. Realize that you've been doing it over and over, trying your best to do it over and over again, but you haven't. People say, I tried 10,000 times, but you haven't tried getting help. You haven't tried getting help, and you haven't committed to that long enough so that the help can get traction. We will get an expert. This is what I have run into 50 million times, especially in my business. We will get an expert knowing that we have tried and tried again on our own 50,000 times, and then we'll tell the expert how to do what we're doing. And I'm like, so the humility, the lack of teachability is huge when you become spiritually fit. That means you're healthy in all areas. You don't mind the person who is the expert helping you in an area that you do not look at it. They don't look at it like you do. That's why they're the expert in it. They have a different frame of reference to it. They have a different way of looking at it. And so they are imparting that into you. What happens is that we invest in an expert, say it's a trainer, say it's a financial coach, say it's what have you, relation, and then we go back and forth with the fact, well, I don't see it. Well, they are the expert in it for a reason. That's what they do. They have a way of looking at it that you don't, or that I don't, and that's why it helps you, because they don't look at it in the way we do. If we looked at it how they did, we would be the expert in it. Is this helping? Please let me know if it's helping somebody. Good morning, everybody that's jumped on. Listen, we got to learn how to ask for help. We got, especially us adults, we adults so well, we never ask for help. In order for you to get to your vision, to get that, you will need a community. You will need people that are good in areas that you are not. And so many times it holds us back because we do not want to ask for help. We do not want to invest in that. And yet the investment is minute compared to what you're losing when you don't feel good about yourself in certain areas, and it holds you back. The money we lose is even bigger because we don't feel good in that area. Here's the thing. Once we take that step, that courageous step in trying to get somebody to help us, and we commit 30, 60, 90 days to what we're trying to do, whatever the area is, it could be technology. Let's talk about technology. That will be me. Talk about technology, putting in the time on trying to learn it, or trying and get someone to guide me, or getting someone to do it for me. The time the money that I save instead of me trying to do it is just amazing. It's just amazing. Hey, Jen, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So listen, this is part of the love part. We talk about self-love a lot. We talk about, faith a lot. We talk about trusting life a lot. We have to learn how to trust people outside of our circle. We have to learn how to try to get people that we can cultivate relationships with that can help us in the areas that we need. It's huge. It's huge. And maybe I'm talking to me with this, but it is huge. Our greatness will require a success team. You're going to have people around you that you can trust, that you will learn from, that's good in other areas, that we can get to the next level. We can get because the ego, the pride, and humility, if you don't hear nothing else, will whoop us. Where is it whooping you at right now? Where is the ego just telling you, don't listen, or you're right and they're wrong, or nobody else can tell you how to do it, or you'll eventually get it. Sometimes the ego lies to us, or you'll get it when you're ready to get it. You will, but how long will it take you to get it if you don't get somebody outside of yourself to help? Because what happens is that we have these ways of thinking, patterns of thinking that keep us in the same place. The only way sometimes is to get someone else who thinks differently than you in that area to walk you through so that you can get the traction on it. Come on, man. Listen, the ego, pride, and humility, and the lack of humility will beat us up for a long time if we don't step out of it. This is what being spiritually fit means. Assessing who you are, where you are, honestly assessing. If you don't know, ask somebody to help you walk through it. This is what I think. That's not bad. It's just not conducive to where I want to go. That's it. It's not right or wrong. It's just not conducive to what you want. If you want a healthy relationship, but you still trying to stand strong on a certain issue, and you talking about we want the relationship to continue, commitment, then there's some way we need to adjust this thing. What vision can work for both of us? How can we do this? That's the reality. My goal is to stay in a relationship long term, period. My goal is to lose weight and to get in shape. Right now, I done tried 15, 20 years, and I keep starting to stop and starting to stop. Listen, I need to do something different. The way I'm doing it is not working. I need to work on my finances. Okay, then because I've been doing this and I still doing the same thing over and over and over again. And here's the thing that gets us many times. I shouldn't have to ask nobody. I should be able to do this, but you haven't been able to do it. And then you beat yourself up because you haven't. So reach out and get some help. Yeah, we will tell ourselves that if we even tried 50,000 times, I've never been able to do it. Okay, well then get help. Get somebody that's really good in that area. Get somebody that's really, really good in that area. And then go from there. And then stick with it. Commit to it. 60 days, 30 days, 90 days. Commit to it. And then see how that works. All right, guys, that's what I got for you. Look, happy Monday. We're going to, again, think about it. What's your vision? Ask yourself, what's my vision? What's my goal? Some of us, we get older in our 40s, 50s, 60s, and then we stop having goals and dreams. That could be the worst thing for us to happen because you still have so much to offer this world, this life yourself. Ask yourself, if whatever it is, if it doesn't require help, what does it need? It's going to require help. I guarantee you that. Get in a group, do something that will help you to get past that. Number 2, check your ego, pride, and humility. What are you just holding firm on that you know you're not really good at and you need help with? Listen, and don't go into the expert, try to tell the expert what needs to be done because it doesn't. Listen, that's your old way of thinking, negative pattern. That's also your ego trying to keep you safe because you're going to have to do something uncomfortable. Anything that you do new that you have been doing is probably going to be uncomfortable and at least at first. And number 3, research the people, person or persons that can help you in this area, and then hire them, invest in yourself with this, and go forward. Let's rock this thing. Happy Monday. Let's get it on. There you go. Greatness will require you to ask for guidance and help in some areas. That is for sure. You cannot do it by yourself, not for the level of service that you're trying to do, not for the level of financial wealth and abundance that you're trying to have. You must have a success team. You will have a success team. Let's go. My name is Shay Wilson, thinking big, living bigger, and loving the biggest. Hey, have an amazing day and an amazing week. Bye.